No, I just felt bored and nothing to do.
Oh, and tell me, what are you going to do today?
I don't know.
Are you going to make something creative, or what do you feel like doing?
I feel like doing nothing.
Nothing. Oh no. What do you like to do? Do you like to watch TV? Do you like to watch shows? Do you like to play with your friends?
Sure, but I live in an apartment, but really, it's really hard just to make a friend.
Oh, I can imagine. And tell me, don't you have any friends that lives close by?
Yes, but yes, probably like 5 of my friends who live in the apartment also, but I'm different. I'm a different place, and they also in a different place. That means I have to, like have to know where I'm going just to meet them.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so today what we're gonna do, Jenny, tell me, do you want to be famous?
If I want to, but not really.
And why don't you want to be famous?
I just want a normal life, and that's it.
A normal life. I agree. Yeah. And so famous people we normally see in magazines or on the internet or on the TV. And some of them have really great jobs and they're very happy. So do you think they are really happy?
Not really, depending on what job they are doing right now. If it's a movie, then yeah, sure, it's fine. But if it is like Blackpink and stuff, it's like working every day just to make the awesome dance. It's pretty hard.
Yeah. So tell me, Jenny, if you had to be famous, it can be very hard. So if you had to be famous, okay, where would you live?
Um,
So where would you live if you were famous?
in Hollywood,
In Hollywood, and oh, that could be amazing. And where would you go on vacation?
it has to be some place is that beautiful but also quiet at the same time. So it's probably like the top of the mountain. Well, not exactly like the top, but it's like almost.
Almost at all. Oh, I kind of like that. And tell me, what foods do you usually eat?
Usually eat. I don't really usually eat.
What foods?
I don't really usually eat one stuff food that I eat. Every day is different type of food, so not usually.
Oh, okay. So every day we eat different food. And tell me, if you had to be famous, okay, what food would you like to try?
Um, salmon.
Yeah. And why that?
I never tried when I was little, but I don't really remember most of it.
And what about pizza?
Well, sure, it's really delicious, but also I don't really like the pineapple on it.
And what other food would you like to try that you haven't tried before?
Well, caviar?
Yeah, that sounds. Do you think it tastes nice?
Nope.
What do you think? How does it taste like?
Maybe like crunchy but also sweet and sour? Or it is just stale.
It can be. And have you ever tried KFC?
Yes.
Do you like KFC?
Yeah.
And what about McDonald's?
Well, really far, like really far. So I never tried one.
McDonald's is kind of nice. I like McDonald's. Okay, so tell me, what hobbies do you have currently? What's your hobbies?
You mean my favorite ones or every day?
Your favorite hobbies?
Doing art and craft. That's my favorite.
Okay, and then what are your daily hobbies?
Daily. Most of the time stuck in my room and sleep, or just draw or color.
Do you ever go for a walk?
I do in the morning, but not in Saturday and Sunday. And in the morning every day at the weekend, I go biking.
Yeah.
Biking in the street, like the road.
Oh wow! And tell me, so you go by in the street in the road, okay? And when you go to the shop, how do you get to the shop?
To the shop, usually I go bicycle to the shop and get my stuff ready. And sometimes the question can be complicated, so kinda hard.
I can imagine. Okay. So now moving on to the next one. Thank you, Jenny, for sharing. So, what famous person do you want to meet one day?
I don't know.
Is there any famous person that you have seen on TV, on YouTube, that you would like to meet?
I don't know.
And what is the best thing about being famous?
It's like we have lots of fun. We are very rich, have a comfortable, quiet house in life, and technically can buy everything, but not very much.
Oh wow, right. And do you ever want to be famous?
No,
Why don't you want to be famous?
because it's not a job that I technically wanted. It's just a different job that I want.
Okay, so let's read about I want to be famous. So let's see what are other people saying about being famous. So Jenny, can you tickle for us?
is a lot of people want to be famous. They believe that famous people have amazing life. Then do you want to be famous too? Some people say that being famous is fantastic. First, famous people can become rich. Many famous people get paid a lot of money to do their job. For example, famous singer and actor are paid millions of dollars each year. Second, famous people can do many interesting things.
Recording in progress.
It just glitch.
Not a problem. It's okay. Okay, so you can carry on reading.
So, famous people can do many interesting things. They can travel all over the world. They can also meet powerful people like the president. In addition, they can go to special events such as fashion shows and sports finals. Other people say that being famous
Excellent.
has many dis, disadvantage.
Disadvantages.
Disadvantages. First, no privacy is a big problem. Fan can fan and fan and photographer always take a picture of famous people. This means that somebody will always be watching famous people. This is annoying. Second, people become jealous of famous people. As a result, many people write horrible things about them on the internet. They can also start rumors. This can be famous person's life difficult and unhappy.
Do you agree with that?
Sure.
Necessarily. Okay, so why do people want to be famous based on the article?
It is because that if they became famous, they can be really rich. They can go anywhere and they can meet the president. They can go to a special place that normal people couldn't. And singer and actor paid million of dollars each of the year. So that's why people want to be famous.
And why are famous people rich? What do you think?
In my sense, it's like people work hard and sometimes it's like all of the people in the world know them and really became a fan of them. That's why they became famous.
Very true. And what interesting things can famous people do?
They can go everywhere and they can go on adventure in the whole place. They can meet the president, they can meet other people, and
Yeah.
they can also go to a place that peace and quiet and just chill.
Absolutely. And do you think they can travel anywhere in the world?
Sure, if they also have a perfect allowance and money so they can buy it, or they just waste them away.
And why do famous people have no privacy?
It's
Based
because
on the
fan and photographer can also run after them and always say if they have a signature or a photo of them. So there's no privacy. So the famous people have to be extra careful because they don't want to run after the photographer. For Oh wait, photography and facts.
Photographer. So we say photographer.
Oh,
Photographer.
photographer.
Right. There we go. And why do many people write horrible things about famous people on the internet?
Because they can get jealous of them and they want to get in the spotlight.
And yeah, they are kind of jealous. And do you think it happens often?
Maybe on rare day, it's like I saw like some of the kids who are younger than they thought also like jealous and kind of like like one of the YouTube I saw is like I saw one famous people saying bad thing about people that have passed away. So suddenly I know that it was a different people behind the scene who making this to make other people hate the famous people.
Yeah, that's very true. And have you ever had one of your friends that made a comment on someone else because they were jealous?
Oh well, never. But it's like if someone they're jealous of is also in the same class, it will like kind of like really really bad. And sometimes they can make actually want to kill them, if you want to say.
Oh no! And why would they want to do that?
Because it's like in the first grade that happened to me because some of the girl in my class became too bit jealous of me. It's like I'm so innocent, but also innocent can cause me jealous. Also, sometimes they can almost unalive me with a scissor.
Oh no! And we don't like people that's like that.
Oh no, I became traumatized.
I can imagine. And tell me, how did you deal with that?
Oh, I just kick them out of the way, and just run to the grown up.
To grown-ups, I can imagine. Jenny, you know what? It's because they're jealous of your intelligence. That's why. Okay. So now let's move on to the next part. Let's have a look at vocabulary. So we've got annoying, disadvantage, fantastic, jealous, and powerful. Now, do you know all? Is there any of these words that I need to explain to you?
No,
You know it. Okay, so can you do number 1 to number 5 and match the correct word from the box into the sentence?
as if you are jealous of your friend toy, you are unhappy because he or she has the toy.
Absolutely, well done. And then number 2.
This beautiful house is really fantastic.
Number 3.
Powerful, powerful people like president can do a lot of things. Like lawyer. If
Yeah.
something
And then the
is
next.
if something is annoying, it make you a little angry.
Absolutely. And then number 5.
A disadvantage is something that causes problem.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well done. That was really good. Now, moving on to our opinion, practice, and refuting. Once again, Penny, you are Cheney, you are going to read number 1 to 4, and then Awal G. Okay, so can you start with the The supporting opinion?
As famous people are giving a lot of free things by companies. 2. Famous people can help to make changes in society. 3. Famous people cannot live a usual life. 4. Famous people don't have many friends. Really? A. Because their fans would do what they ask them. B. Because they worry about their friend telling other people their secret. C. Because they think they can sell more if a famous person uses their product. D. Because fans always ask them for their autograph and photos. 1. Famous people are giving a lot of free things by companies. Is C. Because they think they can sell more if a famous person uses their product.
Fantastic. Number
2.
2.
Famous people can help to make change in society. Is can I just skip it?
Yeah, move on to the next one.
Is 3. Famous people cannot live a usual life. Is because fans always ask them for their autograph and photos.
Yeah, D. Right?
4. Famous people don't have many friends. Is B. Because they worry about their friend telling other people their secret. Famous people can help to make changes in
And then which one?
society. Is A. Because their fans will do what they ask them.
Fantastic. Well done. That was really good. Now, moving on to the refuting opinions. Once again, you're going to read it for us, and then you are going to match them.
Is number 1. Famous person has a great life. Number 2. Famous people are usually rich. Number 3. People say bad things about famous people. Number 4. Fans will always ask for photograph and autograph. I don't think so. Few people start bad rumors about people. B. I don't think so. Most famous people cannot make much money. Many singers and actors need to pay money to their management's comedy. I disagree. There are many fans that are just happy to see their stars. I disagree. The popularity of a famous person does not last long. Is 1. A famous person has a great life. Is I don't think so. People start bad rumor about famous people.
Number 2.
2. Famous people are usually rich. Is B. I don't think so. Most famous people cannot make much money. Many singers and actors don't need to pay money to their management company.
Right. Next one, number 3.
Is people say bad things about famous people. Is C. I disagree. There are many fans that are just happy to see their stars.
Number 4.
Is 4. Fans will always ask for photograph and autograph. Is D. I disagree. The popularity of a famous person does not last long.
Well done, Jenny. That was really good. Okay, now let's have a look at our next activity. So talking about opinions. So we're going to do the supporting and opposing opinion now. But now, for the supporting opinion, can you first read the text for us?
As being a famous person is fantastic. First, famous people do not need to pay for things just because company give them the product for free. In fact, famous people usually get free items before the other people can buy them. Second, famous people can make our world a better place to live. It's because their fans listen to what they say. They trust the famous people. As a result, famous people can stop bad things from happening in our world.
Okay, so now for the supporting opinion, what is the main idea?
Is being famous is fantastic.
Okay, and can you tell us now? Can you give us the supporting idea? Why is being famous so fantastic?
Is famous people do not need to pay for things.
They don't need to pay for things, yes, and what else?
As famous people usually get free items before other people can buy them. And because company give product for free.
Yeah, okay, so they get free items before other people can buy them. And then what else? Is it fantastic to be a famous person?
Famous people can make our world a better place to live. Just because fans listen what they say, they trust the famous people. As a result, famous people can stop bad things from happening in our world.
So stop bad things from happening in our world. Well done. Okay, now can you read for us the opposing opinion?
Is not good to be a famous person. First, most famous persons are usually only for a short time. Not many of them become rich. When they are no longer famous, these people feel sad and unhappy. Second, famous people don't have many friends and feel lonely. This is because famous people cannot trust other people easily. They can worry that their friend can tell other people about their secret. This is a sad life.
Oh, excellent. Now, can you give us the main idea for the opposing opinion?
It is not good to be a famous person. And
Okay, now be a famous person.
and can you hear me? Teacher, can you hear me?
I can't hear you. I can hear you now. There we go. Okay, so the first reason?
As famous people only lasts for a short time.
Yes, well done. And why else is it not good to be famous?
Is not many of them become rich when they are no longer famous.
Not many of them.
So when they are no longer famous, these people
can't
feel.
Hear you.
Wait, you can't hear me?
Jenny, you there?
Hello?
No. Jenny, you there?
Yes.
Jenny? Okay, I can hear you now. There we go. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you're kind of like staying place.
There's a little delay.
It's on
You're
my.
breaking up a little bit.
So is it your internet side or my side?
My internet is fine. Yeah, no, mine is fine.
That's weird.
Okay, there we go. Now I can. Yeah, okay, not a problem. Okay, so now we have, so when they are no longer famous, the people are sad and unhappy. And why else is it not good to be a famous person?
As famous people don't have that many friends and feel lonely.
Yeah, and they feel very lonely. And why is that?
This because famous people cannot trust other people easily.
Yeah, and that is the result of being lonely, yes. And what else is it not good to be a famous person?
They worry that their friend may tell other people about the secret. This is a sad life.
It is a sad life, absolutely. Because they are scared that people are going to share their secrets. Right. Okay. Well done. So, let me just do that quickly. So, do you still want to be famous, or if you cannot become rich? So, do you still want to be famous if you cannot become
No, if by that I would end it. I would end it, and also I would just make my new life and also have a new jobs.
Sorry.
Wait, you're lagging.
Can I lost you there? Yeah, it's lagging. I'm talking, and then I just see everything freezes on your side.
Me too.
Oh no! So we're experiencing the same thing. Okay. So do you still want to be famous if you cannot become rich?
No, because first of all, if I cannot become rich in a normal life, if I have a normal life, then that is fine. But if the money is lesser and lesser, then I would quit my job and just begin with a new life and new jobs. Hello?
Jenny, I'm struggling to hear and see you.
I'm also struggling to communicate too.
Okay. Let me just quickly see my my internet is fine. It's on full speed.
Mine
I guess
is
if I move a
also.
little bit, but I mean, I've got a booster. Okay. Is it better now?
Kinda.
Okay. So, do you want to advertise a product that you do not like if you were to be famous?
If I do not like the product, then no.
No. And why won't you advertise the product?
It's because if I don't like it and I show it to the other people, they can also would be don't like it. So that means no one gonna buy the product.
Absolutely.
So it's gonna be useless.
Exactly. And do you think people would buy it then?
Maybe some sort of people.
And how will you feel if people keep asking you for your autograph? If you had to be famous?
Well, I know.
Would you?
I feel weird and uncomfortable because I don't like to be many people to be look at me. It just feel very weird, uneasy one for me.
Imagine people, just random people walking up to you and asking you to take pictures, to take photographs, and just sign, give them autographs. That kind of can make you feel uncomfortable and uneasy. And do you think if a best friend becomes famous, will you become jealous of him or her?
No, I will be so happy for them, and also I can arrive at their house and have some fun time.
Absolutely, of course, we'd be happy for them. And do you think famous people are making our world a better place?
Some of them are good, some of them are bad, so I don't know. So maybe
Maybe, yeah. Some of them do good because they like to influence people with their decisions in life. Okay. So what we're gonna do is that we're just gonna watch a small clip on famous people, and then we're gonna do our debate. Okay. So you can read which one do you want to do in the meantime. So you can choose not between number 1 or 3.
it's number 1.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to that just now. Just give me a second. There's just a quick clip we're watching.
What does it mean if you're famous?
You look out on the feet.
Do you know? Do you know that? You guys.
Yeah. Do you? It means that you have learned past a lot of life. Elon Musk is famous for so much money.
Right. So one thing people are famous.
Do you know what is his name? The Maori guy.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber.
Is that Molly guy Justin Bieber? What do you think it's like being famous?
Crowded because there's so much people like you. Because I need photographs all the time. Yeah, so really hard a lot.
So you get fan crabs.
No. I'm the person who's saying out to the It's not a lot of the famous people who moved to LA, Los Angeles. If there was a little pond and a big pond, the big pond kept helping people, but the little pond doesn't help anyone. He stayed there, and then for a long time it starts turning into fog.
Oh my God. Would you like to be famous?
Well, yeah. I'm a Sam who moves to LA as well. In New Zealand will be really small, like the little river.
Yeah. So are you glad that he's still in New Zealand?
And I like it so much. Here, so much money, but your mom says you can't get it. Wasting every.
Straight up. So you've got this one beautiful dress that you can't get. That's what one thing famous.
Okay, so that is what they think about being famous. Okay, so now let's take the last one. Okay, so Jenny, number 1, is it great to be a famous person? So are you refuting or are you opposing?
This time I'm gonna be like opposing.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, you can start.
Is it great to be a famous person? Well, yes, because being a famous person, we can be like a billionaire, and by that we can change the whole world, and we can have many fans, but also at the same time have many friends, but also have to keep protection. We can go someplace that are quiet, peaceful, and beautiful at the same time. We can meet the president. We can make new friends of the people who people in a different country. We can go to a very special place that not normal people could go. We could have things for free if it is our product. And I think that's it.
That was really good. So Jenny, although you make a really good point and a valid point, I think being famous can sometimes be lonely because you can't really trust your friends, you can't really share your secrets and all of your life stories because they might become jealous. And not everyone would want you to be famous. And I also think that it's not always that great to be famous because you constantly get bombarded with a lot of people and it's overcrowded and people can make you feel uncomfortable. And that's why I think it's not that great to be famous. Okay. So Jenny, for homework, you're going to choose which one do you want to do, number 2 or number 3?
Number 2.
Number 2, okay. And tell me, Jenny, did you have fun today?
Yes.
Well done, Jenny. You did really, really great. And Jenny, you must have a great evening. And then I'll see you next time. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye, Jenny.
Goodbye. Have a great day.
Thank you. Well done.
Wow.